Time now for a look at our health radar. And topping your health news, doctors and researchers say sugar is one of the primary drivers of obesity, John. Just kidding. But cutting back on the sweet stuff might be harder than giving up a few cookies. In fact, there's a new list of high sugar foods on the Newsmax health website, and some of you would never guess. Take a look at this list. Some of these items might be obvious. If we can pull that list back up, like energy drinks and ketchup. But foods like yogurt, instant oatmeal, and salad dressing have a lot more sugar than some of you may realize. And a group of California scientists designate BPA as a dangerous product that may cause reproductive harm to women. The chemical is often used in plastic drinking bottles and canned foods, but now those goods may have to carry a BPA warning label. San Francisco becomes the first city to outlaw chewing tobacco from all athletic fields. Giants players and the team manager are supportive of the law, but they're also worried it may be hard for some of the players to quit dipping. The new rule takes effect on January 1st. And if you're an American under the age of 50, chances are you're carrying the virus that causes cold sores. That's according to a new study from the American Academy of Dermatology. Cold sores may appear only once, or they can pop up over and over again throughout your lifetime. If you have an outbreak, avoid kissing and sharing cups or utensils with others. And an American doctor cured of the Ebola virus returned to the hospital with his left eye with a change of color from blue to green. Now health officials say that virus remained alive in his tears. He received a steroid injection above his eyeball and was once again declared Ebola-free.
All right, Miranda, let's talk a little bit more about that Ebola scare. Joining us now is Newsmax's Deputy Health Editor, Tate. Nick, thanks for being with us. We talked about this doctor on Friday, but a lot of folks still have a lot of questions. Obviously, he was deemed Ebola-free, but then we find out that the virus was still in his system. Is there reason for concern about another possible outbreak here?
Well, you know, John, I think that what this case shows is that there are many things that we don't yet know and don't understand about Ebola. This outbreak in West Africa has been a surprise on many levels. We've had changes in the way that hospital personnel respond, the quality of the equipment they're using, travel restrictions, and now we have some new evidence that the virus can live in the body longer than was expected. This doctor was treated and released from the hospital in October. He returned a couple weeks ago, and he had problems with his vision, and as Miranda explained, his eye color changed from blue to green, and indeed he had the virus in his eye. Now, he's been treated with antivirals. He's fine now, but again, this case points up some of the things that we don't yet know about Ebola, and it may be in fact a wilier microbial villain than we've known.
All right, so we know researchers are taking a look at that. Let's also talk about another good excuse to go out and get an appropriate amount, maybe a safe amount of sunlight. A new study suggests that vitamin D supplements can help people lose weight. Maybe not the sun, but the vitamin D anyway that comes with sun. What's the science behind this?
Well, scientists have known for a long time that low levels of vitamin D can increase the risk for obesity and overweight, people being overweight. This new Italian research has found that in fact there's a direct connection between boosting your vitamin D level and lowering your risk for obesity and being overweight. So it's a good idea. Make sure you're drinking milk, make sure you're getting enough sun with sunscreen, and eating other foods that have vitamin D. It's not going to hurt you, it can only help you.
All right, so make sure you enjoy the sun responsibly, as they say on some commercials. Nick Tate, thanks so much for being with us as always, and you can learn more about how to survive the baby boomer financial crisis with the newly released book, Da Vinci's Baby Boomer Survival Guide, by going to babyboomers711.com. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at some stories making news around the world. A gun battle in Macedonia completely destroying a neighborhood, plus much more. And your Going Global headlines coming up right after this.